How's it, guys? Hip Hop Tuber here. Quick one, right? I just wanted to say something quickly that most of us need to always remember. I speak a lot about listening to your intuition, right? Which is God talking to you. Or maybe if you're not religious, it's your higher self talking to you, right? The higher self that is not limited by time and so on, right? It's the 4D self. So what we always need to understand is that when you make decisions based on what your higher self is telling you to do, you will all God will always be with you in the process and will be there in the future. So let me explain what I mean. If God is telling you go go somewhere and go do something, right? Even if you have fear, maybe that thing he's telling you to do requires bravery. So if you are feeling a sense of fear, right? If you ignore that fear and listen to God and do what he says anyway, God will be with you through that whole process. And the culmination of that thing, right? At the end of that thing, he'll be there as well. What do I mean when I say he'll be there? I basically mean there's a positive outcome that will come from that, right? So the key is to shift your perspective, right? I've spoken about how everything exists in both negative and positive, right? So you when for example, where let me use a very good example, right? I buy and sell phones, right? I was feeling uncomfortable about traveling about 40 kilometers to a different town to go buy this phone. You understand? But I decided to do it anyway because God was telling me to do it. You see? And I decided to just listen to that. You understand? When I get to the place, the phone is perfect. I'm actually using the very same phone to record this video. The phone is good. I know I'm going to sell it and make a healthy profit out of it. But there was a lot of anxiousness, doubt, and anxiety before I went. You see, but I decided to just say, fuck that and ignore it and go anyway. But when I get here, right, I'm now realizing that shit, this phone is good, it's fine. But this phone, now this is the key. This phone has a bit of what do you they call it, screen burn. The screen is fine, just a bit of screen burn. But this screen, I've sold a lot of phones. I have never encountered a phone with screen burn before. So I now know what a phone with screen burn looks like. You see? And this phone is not that expensive. So, in other words, even if I were to sell this phone for the price I bought it for, it's still a win for me because I got wisdom. I got information that I did not know before about the screen burn thing. So, moving forward, I'm a better human being. I can do better business regarding this phone business of mine. I can make better decisions moving forward because yeah, but when I encounter a phone with screen burn in the future, right? I'll know what it is. I'll even ask those questions, right? When I'm interacting with the person, even before I go meet them. Does the phone have screen burn? You see, and they must answer that question now. You see. So I'm better off as a result of coming here. That's even before I sell this phone. And I'm probably going to sell it for a profit, which means there'll be an improvement there. Meaning I bought this phone for 2K. I'm probably going to sell it for like 2.7. So I had 2K, I'm going to improve to 2.7. It's an improvement. When you get more than what you had, that's an improvement. You see. So that's God. You understand? It's God. God is all about your improvement, your betterment. And most of this betterment happens during the process. It's the person you become in the process of trying to attain something that is valuable, that is more valuable than you actually attaining that thing. Whether you attain it or not, that's up to God. But the person you become is what's more important, you see. And that's what God is about, turning you into a person that is more valuable for the future so that he can use you for more difficult things, right? For things that can, for higher things of value. When I say higher things of value, things where God can use you to add better value to other people's lives. Remember, God is. We need to allow God to use us. We need to allow God to work through us. The more you show him that you're able to allow him to use you and work through you, is the more he'll want to use you and work through you. But then you benefit in the process of him using you. You see, that's what it's about, basically. So yeah. Anyway, that was just my message for today, guys. For Hip Hop Kwachuba, we have to become better, improve, and you improve by listening to God, being obedient. Don't obey yourself, right? Don't exalt yourself. Humble yourself, and you will be exalted. Your opinion. When I say don't exalt yourself, you exalt yourself when you listen to your own opinion. When you think you know better, you don't. Infinite intelligence knows better. God knows better. Your higher self knows better. Listen to it. It sees your higher self sees further than you can see. You see. So don't care what your animal self, your body says, your emotions and all of that. Screw that. Right? Listen to your higher self and you will get to where you want to get. Anyway, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Please tell me what you think about this video. Comment anything like that. Cheers, guys.